Him on, what a shot that was.
Middled it so well. Oh, lovely.
Hit well, hit down the ground. That will be 4.
It went full. Nice station.
Lovely shot. Really, really good. I like the stride he got in and reached for that.
Yes, it was risky. It was straight down the line. Very good hit position. Watching the ball to the last moment and a good shot. Not trying to open up the offside by giving himself room, but he's playing to the field and making
He's
sure
bossing the situation. There we go. Gets even better from Imon. 14 off the Tikshana over, and Bangladesh are 38 for none.
Swing after now. That's safe, very safe and very fortunate. Got the splice of the bat, reared up on him, not in control at all.
Pervez Hassan Imon is showing no respect to the bowlers. He's looking to find boundaries of every delivery.
Now, pick that up. How far is that going? Far enough. Well, they've got 4 more runs. Making it look quite simple.
Still picked up the line. It was drifting towards pad and he just clipped it into the vacant area. Plenty to think for the Sri Lankan captain.
Yorker attempted and straight away he's chipped it. This is the problem that Bangladesh seem to face. Once they get the rhythm going, there will be a delivery. They're not going to rate properly and they're going to throw away the wicket.
Well, when you're looking for a clever delivery and tipping at the batsman and couldn't keep it all along the ground, and an easy catch and a welcome breakthrough for the Sri Lankans. Contribution 16, 46 for 1 Bangladesh.
Has not happened. Oh, he's got the runs, 2,139. And he's gone the full hog with that one. He's thrown his bat at that one. The 50 comes up for Bangladesh in only the 6th over.
Very convincing he's been so far. Once he decides, he's fully committed to a stroke. And that's why he's been finding boundaries consistently and regularly.
Imon cuts, and that's a good stop. That ball was traveling at a rate of knots.
He's the ball and goes after it with a full band. Excellent effort at shot third man. Chance, chance.
Really had to put his skates on, didn't he? Yeah, what would it have? The run was taken. It's just not quite sure whether it go through. The umpire might have a word with Leighton just running right in the middle. Maybe just have a look at this. Just in before the ball comes.
This capacity crowd here. Edge, has he? No. Very close to the bat.
Well, he's the wicket. In range, but just that left foot and the balance on the onside and the ball holding it.
Chock-a-block.
Tries to drag it. The ball just angling away, basically. Not doing creeping in, because that brilliant start held its line.
Yeah, that has been the pain of Bangladeshi cricket team.
They've just pulled it back in the last couple of overs. Wait, oh, right through him. Right through everybody. What a delivery that was. Couldn't read it at all.
That's well disguised, googly, wrong arm from him. How did that miss the stumps by a whisker.
Already an 8-run over. And now, that's close, and that's been given. Going across the line, Liton Kumar Das, is he pondering a review? If he felt there was a touch, he'd have gone for the review. I think he has.
Other things are coming up. Here's the pass close to the bat. He's giving fully past the bat and the gloves. Yeah. The bowling it up to the pad. The flat line with the ball passes the bat coming up. Origin addition is out. Hitting outside off. Impact umpire's call. Wicket sitting. Giving the on-field umpire, please, Ravi, you can stay with the origin addition. You can make a signal.
Well, for Sri Lanka, they're making a comeback. Bangladesh 65 for 2.
With Vanidu Hasaranga preferred. Sri Lanka's plan, obviously, is wickets at this stage because Bangladesh have got off to a very... Putting on the brakes, Sri Lanka, 14 deliveries. Goes high, this should be taken at long off. It was the bottom hand and a very good catch, I'll tell you. That was an excellent catch. Had to wait, settled underneath it. Bottom hand came off the bat of Imon. Got the elevation, not the distance. Nasun Chanaka, safe as houses. You cannot keep him off this game. Making comeback. Brilliant first over. And a good Parvez Hossein Imon, who's gone for 38. For Bangladesh, they've lost wickets a little bit too uncomfortably close to each other. That's a good... He needs to finish well. 2 balls to go in the over. Goes for the slog sweep. And has it gone all the way? I think it has. It's the first boundary. It's a maximum after 27 deliveries. That's clearly goodly attempted by Jeffrey Van der Sey. The line was like stumpish. Almost becomes a free hit. The LBW goes out of the window. Vidoy on strike, and that one keeping low. That stayed down. Dasun Chanaka is excited. I don't think he touched anything. Kusal Mendis is not sure. But a precious dot for Sri Lanka. Now playing as a batting all-round, the line was there to play the cut shot for Tawhid Vidoy. Looking at the body language of Kusal Mendis, was the greatest when it comes to supporting the bowler. That's exactly how we start. Trying to smoke it through the offside. Tawhid Vidoy in this over is trying to cream it through the offside too hard. Over. Take a look at this. Yeah, he's really trying to hit it hard. He's trying to hit the leather of the cover, but what happens there is that he couldn't time it. Hits it hard.
Runs and run a strike rate. Gone. Smartly taken by Kusal Mendis.
Yeah, trying to get a move on. It was just playing inside the line, trying to cut that ball. Was too close to cut, actually. And not in control. It's just getting bogged down. He's just trying to manufacture a shot. And all he could do, not even moving his foot forward. His left leg was away, balances the other way, and he got a thick outside edge. Easy for Kusal Mendis to take it. And it's an important wicket of Tawhid Vidoy. Gone for 10. 89 for 4. Comes in when Bangladesh cannot just hang about. 117 is strike. And the bowling has been tremendous. They've read this pitch so very well. 1 for 11 and 3 overs from Chanaka. Marvelous bowling. 93 for 4.
One who's picking it up is bowling brilliantly. There we go. And the wickets continue to fall. Nayan Shaikh, I reckon he better keep walking.
Yeah, I think it'll be a wise option. He's talking to his partner, but that's him.
The umpire to direct transformation coming up. Okay, passing close to the back. He's giving Alfred to confirm the way back to the bowling. Origin addition is out. Pitching outside leg stump. Immediately on screen. You're on screen now. You can make a signal.
Well, what about that?
Crucial to Bangladesh's cause. Turns to the Sri Lankan bowling attack. More options.
Well, it's trying to improvise, trying to innovate. And that's not a bad ploy. As I mentioned earlier, just cannot for the singles and the twos. You've got to hit some to the boundary.
Sri Lanka also felt that there could be a bit of dew. It was a lot more humid today, Shamim. That was also a factor in...
Very well. Short again. Now that has at last gone for 4. That will bring a lot of relief. The 100 comes up for Bangladesh.
First boundary after 28 balls. So that's about out of the window is that 187, 180s, which you would have felt comfortable with. Now you've got to make sure you get something on the board to give your bowlers a chance. Because until both teams bat, we don't know exactly how the pitch is playing. And you never know. Maybe 11, 12 and over from here.
Well, I think 150 will be a reasonably good score, and they're on the way, another boundary. So maybe the floodgates opening up for Bangladesh. Then from now on, we'll get them to the 160 mark.
Yeah, good hit, good hit. Pace on offer for a change from Dasun Shanaka, and Mehdi Hassan Miraj gets all of it. Now at least the thought process will change even from the bowlers.
It's equally good. Down the wicket, gets an edge. That's a drop. Bangladesh will take it. Very fortunate for a 9 shake there.
As I said, he comes down the wicket to have a go. Done well to stop this running away to the boundary.
Yeah, he made up his mind that he was going to take him on. And in the process,
Not the bowlers who always need to look to take on. Finally a boundary. Ends the 16th with Bangladesh on 116 for 4.
And they have to make these 4 overs count. They need to be around 160 to be able to challenge the batting lineup of Sri Lanka. Direct hit, but looks like the batsman is safely home. But it's been referred.
Let's do the umpires.
The umpire to director. We have a referral for a run out. Yeah, that's clearly made his ground, so the wickets are broken.
13 of 2. Again starts off well. Only a single. Sri Lanka won't mind this at all. They'll be happy to concede singles.
Yeah. Realize that the batsman is looking for a ball which is delivered within the stumps.
4. Now that is a gift. That's poor bowling. Short fine leg in the circle. You don't bowl at that pace. Pace off, gentle.
Option for a left-hander. It's got a slingy action. The ball is going to be directed towards stumps, and from there you can improvise like that. And he keeps on surprising batters with different deliveries, but here was a gift to the batter. A low full toss outside the off stump, and finally Mehdi Hassan Miraj
Miraj appears to be in a much better position than Naeem. Naeem is struggling, but Miraj is striking the ball well. Missed a few, but found the middle of the bat most of the time. That through quickly. Again, this time slices it. Should be taken. Charita Salanka catches it. Miraj goes in the 19th over. Bangladesh lose their 5th wicket.
Yes, he offered a full toss, but you can't be greedy against him as a batsman. He was looking for another one. Offered an easy catch, which was nicely held. And that was wicket number 2. Pratikshana, and Miraj goes for 29.
Oh, goes for the reverse. That is a very good shot, and he gets a 6. Brilliant way to end the over for Shamim. 13 runs off it. Bangladesh down to the last 6 balls are 143 for 5.
Yeah, showing us why he's been rated as a T20s and why he got the observation. Bat face was open, and that's why it went all the way.
Brilliant shot. Wonderful leg. Now this is down to fine leg, and it is gone all the way for 6.
150 on the board with a brilliant hit. And behind the stumps. Well, that was the conjecture out there in the middle.
Last ball. And he plays it almost off the off stump. He wants to. And they will not have to, because Nuwan Tushar has bowled another very good delivery. Bangladesh gets 11 of the last over, but I can tell you that Sri Lanka will be well pleased with the effort on the field.
On a pitch like this, to be able to control things, Naeem Sheikh will be satisfied with his effort.
Well, let's look at the Bangladesh batting.
Everything to cheer about with the bowling effort of Sri Lankans.
Very crucial, along with Kusal Mendis. They get out to a good start. Kusal Janit Perra.
They are sensible. They don't really have to go and bludgeon. Have to really be bowling with a lot of thought. 1734 runs for scoring lots and lots of runs in different formats. Century in the last.
And the man of series as well, Kusal Mendis. And with the new ball for Bangladesh, it's going to be Saifuddin.
154 posted by Bangladesh. Nissanka on strike. That is a delectable shot to start off with. Just a hint of shortness of length, and he was quickly on his back foot.
Wonderful start. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Although the length was decent. And this is what Nissanka is good at. High on his toes, and most importantly, finding the gap. Feel the extra cover. Did get a hand to it. Feel like the outfield is lightning fast. As Shamim Hussain was chasing down.
No, that's there to be hit. Cannot afford to bowl. Little short, angling down the leg side. Easy pickings.
Good stadium. Especially against quality players like Nissanka. It becomes a bread and butter. Easy as it gets when you have the fine leg also in the circle, even easier. Moral victory for the...
Well, that's been bludgeoned. This time he overcompensates, pitches it up wide off the off stump, and the full flourish of that bat. Sweet cover drive.
Just the start anyone would have hoped for if you're a Sri Lankan fan. For a moment, Shamim Hussain was probably thinking I could get to it. Oh, agonizingly. It's a nice shot. Nice shot by Nissanka, nice shot by a cameraman. Very good.
Baskinam. That is absolutely a top-class shot. Just waited on that, opened the face. Lovely use of the lack of fielders in the deep, and 4 runs.
Pitches away. Most importantly, lovely hit position. Not committing too much to the front foot. Predominantly just opening up the offside by not committing with the front foot as well. And the length was just perfect to play it behind square. What a game the post-mortem starts.
Oh dear. Way down the leg side. That is very ordinary bowling. Just helping the ball on its way. Making it easy for the Sri Lankans to...
In Pallakale, just the 10 deliveries into the Sri Lankan side. Already 5 boundaries. 3 to Pathum, 2 to Kusal. Because of poor delivery. Down the leg side, not too sure that there was an off cut.
Now pick that up. Oh, well. The Sri Lankans are really enjoyed themselves. 6 to finish that over. They raced to 30 without loss.
Mendis picked the bones out of that. Oh, exactly the same shot. He scored so much runs in the last game in the ODI. The short arm jab. Following through this, if out of that, the symmetry to Bangladesh. Straight away, Indian there in doubt. Cutters in.
There's got hold of that. That's going many a mile. Cow corner targeted and a maximum achieved.
This occasion, the slow ball was setting himself up beautifully to go mid-wicket. Lovely follow through, good base. And off she goes, 91-meter monster. That's an excellent shot. I thought Nissanka anticipated a slower delivery.
Well, didn't quite get hold of it despite that. Fortune favors the brave, as they say, an inside edge, very disconcerting for the bowler. But the batter will take the 4 runs.
The Laxima the power play. Message is quite clear for Sri Lanka. That was more like a hoik. The previous one was excellent, kept his shape, picked the slow ball early. Tanzima Sanshak.
Oh, now, take that! With offered and slapped away with this day for another boundary. Rocketing away, Sri Lanka 46 after 3. Yeah, Sri Lanka really taking a liking to the Bangladeshi bowlers. Look at him, stand and deliver. Just a step forward and thrashed it. Oh, sweet contact. Looking to really get to the tip of a wicket here, Bangladesh. Full toss. Take that. Easy as they come. The 50 comes up in quick time.
What a shot. Raskinam at the very first ball in his second over, going to bowl a Yorker. And against players like Kusal Mendis, a shin-high full toss into the 4th over, dispatches it to the grass bands. That's an excellent hit.
And this time it's backward a point. It's happening all around the ground and he's enjoying it. There's been pretty ordinary bowling here by all the Bangladeshi balls to all parts of the ground.
Even experienced Taskin Ahmed is sinking here. He had two fielders outside the circle in the leg side and gives with. Yes, the car point fielder should have done better, Rishad Hossain, but the line was wrong. Yes, awkward bounce. But that was just asking the
Against Taskin. Now, pick up shot. Where it goes, many a mile into the crowd to another maximum.
Sanat Jayasuriya, look at the head position. It was straight and went down in one knee. That was an excellent hit. Not a big boundary to the leg side, but that would have easily cleared any boundary in the world. They are elated, the crowd.
Russell. Another one. Good use of the body. It's raining sixes here in Pallekele.
Well, I'm afraid nothing seemed to have gone right for Bangladesh. Well, they started off and then the bowlers have looked very, very ordinary. That's a poor delivery. That's a long hop. That's a drag down. Bowling in the power plays, just under 85 and see what he could do.
Lovely use of the feet through the line. This is unbelievable stuff. Look at the crowd. They're loving what they're seeing.
Well, this is not helping. Sri Lanka won't be complaining at all. Youngsters are raining and they're making full use of the power play.
And maybe they learned from, well, because in the power play, they went hard. Now here's an opportunity. He sliced that. Rishad Hossain hangs on and they get a breather.
Well, that's what they were after. That's the breakthrough they were after. He's not happy, Litton, but looking to go over the top, push through a little bit quicker, sliding across, top edge. Rishad Hossain holds on to it at mid-on, but two of just 16 deliveries, 78 for 1.
To Nisanka. Gone for 42. Well, there's not going to be any breather. Really good. Mendes called him through to help him out, but a direct hit, Roshan. They would have had the two new batters.
Needed to get Kusal going, and yeah, that would have been tight. That would have definitely been tight had that been a direct hit. In fact, he was a goner.
Off Rishad Hossain. Just short. Oh, he's missed it. But manages to keep it down to just one. Lanka has a left-hander. Oh, he goes with the reverse. He hits it well. Oh dear. That goes all the way.
So I'm not sure whether this ploy is working. This is the thing. You're bringing in a part-time bowler and you're trying to target Kusal Pereira here. Why not the leg spinner? Take that chance. I mean, if you go for runs, bad luck. But
And now that is very, very well guided. What a delectable shot. Really went deep into his crease. Just a little angle of the bat and off it went.
The factor in PSL for Lahore Qalandars. Played with responsibility. You know, if as a bowler you want to bowl with this.
Again short. Ah, that's easy pickings. Really ordinary delivery from Richard, and he pays the price for it.
Yeah. For shorter batsmen, that length is very friendly. You've got to pitch the ball up to the batters who are given. Nicely done. That's 50. This is 16th half century for Kusal Mendes, and he's been acknowledged. It's 114 for 1.
Ball just didn't arrive.
Yeah.
close to 150. Is Rishad Hossain bowling his leg spin. A single. It's been a very fine performance by. Now this should be taken. Yes, Litton Das catches it, and Rishad Hossain is the wicket taker. Always felt that the
picked the googly. That was excellently bowled by Rishad Hossain. Naturally with his side, he's going to get that extra bounce. Wasn't the right choice by Kusal Pereira. Liton does just the finishing job. Contribution of 24, Sri Lanka 120 for 2.
Just first, let's take a look at his numbers. Hasn't done too much in this format. Well, don't forget he got 84 in that second test, so he's been amongst the runs.
Promising, Rishad Hussain. It's good to see. Certainly he can. Top edge. Oh, short extra was almost into the game. Good over by Rishad. Comes on in. One.